I thought it was curious and almost letting the team down that they are deciding to roll the dice there on the Ryan Fitzpatrick experience. They're getting another paid customer to get on the roller coaster, the Ryan Fitzpatrick ride there.
It's going to be a
So,
fun ride
he
for
said they could
sure.
throw him out of games. And this guy's 38 years old. He's on his 16th season. Never been to the playoffs. Has 30 more losses
First
than
time for
wins.
everything, Mark.
Hey, look, he's a fun guy. Everyone loves him. But if you're rolling the dice on a guy like that, I thought there were better options. Let's say try to trade for a young 23-year-old Sam Darnold, second pick in the draft with still a ton of talent, as opposed to a guy where you know what you're going to get with Ryan Fitzpatrick. So we're in here with November saying he's got the beard and the fun games, and they're still losing.
Yeah.
They have no one to blame but themselves.
So week 17, right, is when this division has usually been decided the last few years. We won't have that this year. It feels like it'll be week 18 when that happens here in the NFC East. So at this point right now, D. Hall, here on August 1st, which of these teams is best positioned to come out on top in week 18?
Well, I'm going with last year's division champ. I'm going with Washington. You know, we even heard Mark tell you this could be the number one defense. If this is the number one defense and this offense just does enough, just pushes it down the football field from time to time, just does more than they did last year, this offense can be scary. Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick, I mean, it's matchup nightmares all over the field. That's how they built this team, to exploit all the different matchups. It just so happens, though, like Mark said, your quarterback is Ryan Fitzpatrick, and so he has the biggest boom or bust, in my opinion. But I like the older veteran guys. I think he'll get it figured out at this point. I'm going Washington, in case you didn't know.
I got it. What do you got, Mark?
Well, I probably should pick Philly just because of the NFC East is so predictable. There's been a new champ every year since, the last 15 years or so, and no one's talking about the Eagles winning, so I probably should pick them. But I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys, and that's just because I think that offense, with Dak back, get them healthy, with all those playmakers and weapons. Also, Tyron Smith and Zach Martin coming back on the offensive line, two Hall of Fame caliber players. That'll be one of the best offenses in the league. And then on defense, they will be better, as we talked about earlier, with Dan Quinn, but also the infusion of the young talent, the 8 of the 11 draft picks, first 2 picks in the draft. Michael Parsons should be a star. The defense will be better. And those offenses in the NFC East won't be formidable. They have to beat Ryan Fitzpatrick, Daniel Jones, and Jalen Hurts. So I'm going with the Cowboys just because their offense is far superior to the other offenses, and their defense won't have to face that stiff of a competition in the offenses in the NFC East.
Those things we think we know right now. Here's what we actually know. There will be drama. That is what you can count on from the NFC East in 2021.